Hi, I'm Carol from Wellness Vision, and I wanted to just first of all thank you for all joining in tonight on tonight's webinar on the GR2 Control Weight Loss Challenge. I know that this is not going to be easy. You know, losing weight is probably one of the hardest things in life. And, there's going to be times when you go through this that you're going to want to give up, but you should know that if you do this and you stick with this program, you're going to feel better, you're going to look better, and you're going to be healthier than you have in years. And I realize that losing weight is more than just going on a diet or eating less calories. It actually involves learning about what foods are good for you and how to make better choices and basically reprogramming yourself to make healthier food choices. And there really isn't any other place that you can go to learn the truth or really get the help that'll help you make the better choices. So I wanted to be that support for you and want to teach you how you can go through this change and support you as you're going through this change. It takes about 3 weeks, 21 days to break a habit. So after 6 weeks of eating correctly, you're never going to want to go back on how you ate before. And you guys are going to probably continue this. You're going to continue this program more than 6 weeks. So by then you're definitely going to have changed that bad habit, and you're going to be making new habits, and you're going to be going further on a healthier change and making that change. So let's talk about the GR2 program, and then I'll review with you what you can expect from me and how we're going to support each other over the next 6 weeks. So please make a note of any questions, and then we'll answer questions at the end. And I will be recording this webinar. The GR2 program is a simple but complete line of products that are designed to work together to optimize your weight loss program. And basically, this simple diagram is just going to show how the GR2 control program fits into your daily schedule. Being 2 shakes a day, 2 protein shakes a day, and 2 mini meals, and 1 low-fat, lean protein dinner. And the mini meals could be the GR2 bars, or it could be a healthy snack. And then included with that is the thermogenic enhancer and the appetite reducer that would be taken with your meals, and drinking plenty of water during the day. So how does the GR2 control work? It's scientifically based on the eating and lifestyle habits that are proven to produce healthy and sustainable weight loss for life. It works with glycemic control by controlling your blood sugar levels, by creating mindful eating, by eating small, frequent meals, and overall having a lower fat and calorie intake, and increasing your daily fitness activity. A product of 3 years of research and investigation, the GR2 control is solidly based on the latest science data regarding weight loss. After researching all existing data suggesting a link between obesity, disease, and diet, the GNLD Scientific Advisory Board and the Global Science Network discovered a disturbing trend. Over the past several decades, there has been an alarming increase intake of insulin-inducing carbohydrates in an adult's diet. And this trend is strongly correlated with a dramatic increase in excess weight, obesity, as well as diabetes. Further investigation showed that the body's glycemic response to carbohydrates, meaning how quickly blood glucose levels rise and in what amounts as a result of consuming a carbohydrate, was the culprit. So high glycemic response diets set people up for weight gain even when the calories are not excessive. So if you're eating just a lot of carbohydrates and breads and pastas, and you're not eating a lot of vegetables, and you're not eating a lot of lean protein to offset that, your glucose levels can increase. So armed with this knowledge, they concluded that if we could control a person's glycemic response to foods, then they control the way the body uses the energy, creates and stores fat, and could possibly avoid disease. So we're first going to talk a little bit about insulin resistance, and I'm going to read from you from a book called The Best Investment, Your Best Investment by Edwin Lee. And he talks about how insulin works in the body, and it's simply stated, insulin resistance is a condition where it takes more insulin than normal to bring fuel, which is glucose, into your cells. So as your resistance to insulin builds, typically because of obesity, your body requires ever-increasing amounts of insulin to compensate. And insulin resistance is a condition where the muscles, fat cells, liver, brain, and other organs that need insulin now require higher levels of insulin. So, for example, a normal patient, if he takes 1 molecule of insulin to lower glucose by 10 points, then when somebody's insulin resistant, it takes 10 molecules of insulin to lower glucose by 10 points. So your body cells are resistant to the insulin action. And then your pancreas needs to pump up higher levels of insulin in order to keep the glucose regulated. The good news is that insulin resistance is reversible, and we can get it fixed. So with food, it is also so associated with chronic inflammation, and what we put in our mouths, which is the carbohydrates, can cause that. So I found that very interesting, because with the GR2, it's formulated on the same thing with this insulin trap, So at the foundation of the program is an in-depth understanding of how the body produces, uses, and controls glucose. And the body recognizes blood glucose both as an essential partner for energetic health, and then potentially a lethal adversary as well. The reason is that glucose is basically a carbohydrate energy unit that circles through the bloodstream in our cells. However, it also has the potential to damage the same circulatory system if the levels are too high for too long. So when blood glucose levels exceed certain predetermined upper limits, your body needs to lower those levels rapidly. And to do that, it secretes insulin, which enters the bloodstream and causes glucose to be lowered. As we have learned more and more about how the body responds to carbohydrates, many leading scientists have come to believe that specific advantages can be gained by keeping the body's glycemic response as controlled as possible. Eating a lower glycemic response diet results in lower, less dramatic elevations of blood glucose. This in turn means less insulin needs to be secreted, and secreting less insulin helps reduce the risk of diabetes because of the body's ability to make insulin is not continually overtaxed. Additionally, secreting less insulin is associated with more heart-healthy blood lipid levels, and so that helps with cholesterol and the risk of heart disease. So in this diagram, you're just going to see how the spikes of insulin level with the hyperglycemia, and when you're eating in general most foods, well, carbohydrates, if you're eating a diet that's predominantly carbohydrates, this is what's going to happen. You're going to have spikes in your sugar, and then a dip, and that's when people usually feel tired and start grabbing for the vending machine. So you eat, your sugar goes up, just before lunch your sugar's really low, then you eat lunch again and your sugar drops down again. You need that chocolate at the vending machine, and then your sugar goes up again, drops again right before dinner, and that's usually when everybody wants to snack. So it's important to keep your sugars constant, and that's what the GR2 is going to do. It keeps those glucose levels constant, and your body is able to use the body fat for energy. The advantages of glycemic response control, which is a GR, is to the average person is pretty obvious and significant, but when it comes to weight loss, it makes huge difference. So just the advantages for weight loss: it keeps the glycemic response within the controlled zone, and your insulin secretions are correspondingly low. Your glucose levels are sustained over long periods of time and as energy, and you don't feel as hungry, and you need less calories to feel more comfortable, because blood glucose is not constantly being cleared from the blood. Your fat conversion and the storage is greatly reduced, and because your fat storage is slowed, fat utilization is increased. And that's just a little bit of this, that's just the science behind. So just a little on the GR2 control shakes. It's a extremely high quality protein. It's a complete protein containing all 22 amino acids, and it has really high bioavailability. It also as a meal replacement, it includes all essential minerals and vitamins, and it has 2 grams of dietary fiber, and it comes in 2 different flavors, the chocolate and vanilla. The bars are delicious if you haven't tried them. I don't know which one is my favorite. I eat the lemon, and then I think those are good, and then when I eat the caramel, I think that the caramel's good too. So you will have to pick your favorite, but these are great just to carry around with you and have when you do need it for that mini snack when you don't have anything around. So this is great to keep in your bag. It's also extremely high in quality protein, and it has all 22 amino acids. It's low in carbs. It's 150 calories per bar. And I have to say, they are really great to keep with you and have as a snack. Okay, the GR appetite reducer helps you feel full and satisfied, and with smaller portions of food. All it is fiber, really, and it swells in your stomach, and that way you feel full. The thermogenic enhancer is formulated on 7 herbs that stimulate natural fat burning, and it helps with production of energy at the cellular level, and just as I said, promotes fat utilization and inhibits fat storage, and it supports the appetite control. This is just a starter kit, and if you are interested in ordering this, please reach out to your sponsor or the person the distributor that did refer you to this program. It includes 2 shakes, 2 bars, an appetite reducer, thermogenic enhancer, and then it also includes a couple of booklets, a success guide, a weight loss tracker, the motivator CD, measuring tape, carrying containers, and really nice little bag that you can carry your shakes and your mini meals all together, so you have everything together for the day. It also has a thermal bag, so it's a great little starter kit, and this will be a 2-week supply. So, as we get to the challenge, what must you be willing to give? Commitment. You need to have a desire to make this change. Be held accountable on your weekly progress. Weigh in weekly. Take action. And by taking action means following the GR2 program, ordering the kit, ordering the shakes, through your distributor, and following through with this program. It means asking questions, participating in the group, and if you wish, at the end, a testimony. And you could start now and take before pictures and then do after pictures after the 6 weeks, and you're willing to, however you want to do it, journal, video, but it would be great if we could get a testimony at the end. And have fun with it, because this is supposed to be, it's a learning, but it's supposed to be fun too. And you will receive in return is I'll help track your progress, and hold you accountable on a weekly basis to weigh in, help you set your goal weight. You'll get different recipes and mini meal ideas, help motivate you to keep you on track. I have started a Facebook group called GR2 Community, and this is where I'll be posting newsletters, posting all the recipes and all the information on there. So if you can, please visit that daily and become active in the group, because this is going to be your support group, and we're all going to help each other on this page. Your weekly newsletters I'm going to post there, and hopefully we'll get some fun contests in, and we can have a little bit of fun with this. So week 1 is, if you have a little bit of homework to do, is to set your goal. What is your ideal weight and the date that you want to achieve it, and plus the goal for 6 weeks. And we need to break it down weekly. Start adding 20 minutes of exercise a day. Look at your schedule, see where you can fit in 20 minutes, just to get yourself moving. We need a beginning weight. Join that Facebook group, the GR2 community group, and then also order the GR2 program if you haven't done so already. And yeah, just a couple of tips that will help you succeed. Adopt an I can do attitude, and believe in yourself that you can take control of your life, to eat less, eat healthy foods, and exercise more. So put this in your mind, and put this in action, and then your body's going to follow. Enlist support from your family, friends, co-workers, a friend. Make meals together, exercise together, share stories, and then that's why I have this community page. This is where we will help support each other. Don't weigh yourself daily. Since your body fluctuates all the time, only weigh once a week at the same time. And don't be discouraged. The goal here is to have sustained weight over a long period of time. So the goal is to only lose 2 pounds or so a week. So don't be discouraged. And even if you don't see rapid results, everybody's different, and you may find there are people that lose a lot of weight in the beginning, but then things taper off. So, and everybody's different. You may start off slow and then start to lose weight. So, don't be discouraged. And if you do have a bad day, you've just got to get right back on and keep going and follow the program, and soon you will see results. And another big thing is, I didn't mention there, is to reward yourself, and that is reward yourself with something fun, not with food. Do something fun. Go for a pedicure. Get a new blouse. Once you start losing weight, you may need to get new clothes. Treat yourself to something other than food. Take a nice walk on the beach. Whatever it is, just make sure you're rewarding yourself for sticking with the program. So if anybody has any questions, we'll take them now, and if not, then I look forward to working with all of you, and I'm excited about this program, and I am looking forward to seeing all the great results that we're going to have in the 6 weeks.